Hi, today I'm going to show you how to do iron orchid molds. We're going to use these two right here, and we are going to put them on this cute drawer that I have a stand that I set on top. And I Modge Poged some hymnal paper and some leopard paper and some craft paper in there. And this is just a cute little shelf. And so I'm going to use this for part of my display that I have my products in. So I'm going to do that right now. So here we go. I use this for my surface because it's super cute. This is air dry clay. You can use different mediums. You can use hot glue. You can use a resin pour. But I really like this. You take it, work it just a little bit. You do not want to overwork it because the heat of your hands will make it too sticky. If these do get sticky, you can dust a little baby powder or cornstarch in there. I haven't had to do that yet. So you literally just smash your product down in there. These have been redesigned. I will show you, these are their old product when they were with a different manufacturer. You can see the size is quite different. These are still good, but these are much better, and you can only get Iron Orchid Design products from a stockist like me or an online approved. These are much deeper, and it has a little ridge to help you do the step I'm going to show you. Oh, my hands are so dirty. The clay's looking dirty. It's fine. These are bendable. You can put them on while they're wet. You can let them dry, but they will shrink a little bit and they will be a little wonky on the back, which I still use them like that, but it's better if you put them on while they're wet if you need that. You can take a putty knife. This is just a little plastic scraper that you can like scrape your food off your counters with. So there's a new improved ridge on here that helps you to do this part right here. You want to be pretty generous with putting the product in there and smashing it good so that it gets the design. And then you make sure and bag your air dry clay up. If you're going to do a bunch of these at a time, then you can put them on wax paper and put them in your freezer so that they don't dry completely. I have heard people say that they like to let them set a little bit before they put them on their project. Let them set up just a little bit, like 30 minutes. Okay, so the first thing you do is just kind of crack it out of the edges. Don't be afraid of messing this stuff up. If you have to smash it back down in there, it's no big deal. This is super fun and super lots of things you can do with this. Okay, so you can just kind of like let it just fall into your hand. Oops. Okay, that one may have to be, okay. So I didn't get enough product in that one, but it's still fine, still fine. You just need a little help getting out. Okay, look at that. Can you imagine all the things you can do with this? Okay, there's several ways you can do this. You can take this and paint this right now so that you can get all the edges. And you do not have to wait till it dries. You can just paint it. And they do take 24 hours to dry once you're ready for that part. But what I'm going to do right now is just show you how simple it is to put on. This is my favorite glue thus far because it is quick and thick, so it dries on there really quick. Like if I'm holding this surface up vertical, if you use a different kind of glue, which Elmer's glue will work, wood glue will work, but it'll kind of slide off of a vertical surface, so you have to hold it on with painter's tape. So this is good, and it's about $6. I think at any of the stores you can get it at. I got it on Amazon for $4. So this is good. So let's just take my little piece out, and I want to put it on this front of this drawer. Look at that. Oh, let's turn it over. And I did forget my popsicle stick, but that's fine. You can use your finger. You can use a paintbrush. It was so pretty outside, so I decided to do this outside. So you want to make sure you get it pretty close to the edges. This has got a lot of details, so you can use a toothpick. You can use so many things to do this. It does dry clear. It doesn't take a lot of this stuff, you just want it to be covered. If you wanted to cut this in half with scissors, you can. This is in a circle, so you can make, I've seen them make wreaths with it, and it's so good. There is a right and a left of this. One time I made 2 lefts and stuck it on my item before I noticed. That was sad. You could scrape it off and do it over, but I didn't care. It was fine. Look at this, look how good. So you can see how I could painted that a different color, and then I like to do some Golden Ticket DIY as my favorite brand to metallic gold over this. So let's just make another one. So we want to do the right one. So that was that one. So I want to make this one. So there's a right and a left. I want to show you, this one is one of my favorites. It's wings, and feathers and peacock feathers. So I do have an online website that you can purchase these off of, and I can mail out. I have a Weatherford location, 114 West Main in Weatherford. I have 217 West Main in Watonga. Or you can get on my website, decorizingyourlife.com, and I can ship these out to you. That's how I was a customer. And there wasn't one I could drive too close, so I paid for it. My husband's walking by, being goofy. It was just so pretty. I just had to be out here tonight. Okay, so you can see how fun this is. You could do this with your kiddos, your teenagers. You might have to force the teenagers into sitting down, but if you get a group of them, they'd all be doing it and loving it. But so all ages can enjoy this project. I've seen them work with hot glue, but I haven't done that myself. They say this can handle the heat of it, but I haven't ventured out. I don't like dealing with hot glue. It drives me nuts. But hot glue wouldn't dry or shrink. A resin pour wouldn't dry and shrink. So there's some benefits to it. I like the shrinking, cracking stuff. That's fine to me. You can use these for food, candy. Cake makers use this for their cakes. So just kind of crack the edges out. I am loving these products. They have transfers, which I may do a video here real quick on that. And they have stamps. So I could mix some stamps in with this and really make it look good too. Okay, so after you crack it out, it's kind of nice just to kind of pour it into your hand, kind of. This is a pretty long one, so if I did break it in half, it would be no big deal to kind of squish it back together. Okay, let's get some glue going. Guys, I am just loving these products. I love the company makers. They're sisters, and they're just fun to get on their YouTube. Iron Orchid Design. You can YouTube it, and they've done amazing things. I'm going to be doing a lot of YouTube videos on this because it's just so much fun. These are a good investment because you can use them over and over, and they all mix and match. And so I'm just eyeballing this. You can, you can get your ruler, your level, your painter's tape out and all that, and make a guide. Look how amazing and cute that is. Thanks for watching. So please subscribe to my page and you'll be updated on all the new adventures with these products that I learned to do. Oh, I just seen my background. My man loves trees. It's going to be really pretty and not need stakes someday. Thanks for watching.